Hello, so I have been on the motorway for close to 4 hours and I've just arrived at the island's fishery for a social, not with the boys, but with the boys. Yeah, so it's September, the boys are still in school so they couldn't come with me, but I'm meeting up with some old friends. Mr. Chris Fennell, the Carp King, will be joining me in the cabin, and on the other side of the lake we got the boys from back of the landing net, so hopefully it's going to be a good one. Hello!
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 Right.
Yeah, this is it then, guys. This is the big one. The one everyone's been waiting for. Forget your muck pictures. Forget your Tommy makers. You got back of landing net, Dan Jones, Carp King, Cabin Lake. We've got a match on.
Lovely little pairs match. Most weight wins themselves a nice little couple of trophies.
Nice.
The stakes are high. The stakes are high.
Yeah, let's go catch some fish, boys.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Right, let's go. Let's go fishing.
This is our peg. We've got all our rods stuck out into the lake. We've got 2 meters of peg and 6 rods, but yes, and if you look across the road there, across the lake, we got the old community service boys over there. Right, we'll leave them to it. Yes, let's have a quick look around the cabin we've got. So, here we go. So, yes, we have got probably one of the biggest cabins I've ever stayed in, fishing that is. It's, oh look who's there.
Hello!
Yeah, so the cabin, it fits 2 bed chairs quite comfortably. You've got fridge, cupboards, running water, because I brought 5 litres of water that I don't need. And a lovely, proper sheltered area out here. You can rig up or just sort your stuff, leave a bag or 2 out. I've been busy making PVA bags. Yes, so the rods are out. Never know. We might actually catch a fish. I'll catch you later. Look at those dirty buggers. I'm sneakily hiding behind the bushes so we can't see them as well. Chris, look at the reflections. Seeing as it's taken so long to land that one, that's going to be another half-tidy fish. We've got some catching up to do, I tell you. Well, my worm rig officially got me off the mark, but yeah, I think they're up to about £38. This perch is lucky if it's 2 ounces, and I don't think it counts.
Like 38 grams.
Yeah. Right, let's get this little bugger back, and hopefully the next one that picks up the worm is going to be a carp. Sun's going down. Made myself some sausage sandwiches. And we haven't had a carp yet, but this is the first night. I think we'll have one pretty soon into the night, I think. But yeah, gonna get my food, sausage sandwich. Yeah. Right, I'll see you later. Just gone 10 o'clock. We're gonna go into the cabin for the night. It is absolutely freezing. The rods are out there. You can see there's some lights out there. Just each side of the rod. I can't see the other one. Well, there's 2. It's gone off. That's why. But yeah, so the rods are out. Hopefully we'll get a pickup during the night. But it has gone really cold. Here we are, Mr. Fennell by here.
Hello!
He's had his hot chocolate and he's ready for bed.
Hot chocolate and Baileys.
But yes, it is bitter cold.
Proper cold, yeah.
So Yeah, alarm set on my phone for 5:30, like it is every time I go fishing, because I can't work out to switch it off. But yes,
I'll have a look and work it out for you.
but we'll be up early, get the rods rebaited, and hopefully tomorrow will be the catching day.
So my snoring wake you up anyway.
Yeah, probably. Right, we'll see you in the morning. Unless,
Hopefully in the night.
yes, as if that's going to happen. I can barely feel my face; it's so cold. Right.
I can feel your face.
Well, it was a very quiet night last night. Very cold. Coldest I've been all year. But yes, nothing on the carp front. But I'm gonna have to change my worm rig, I think. If you look at this, I've just tightened it. Or I just put a fresh worm back on and tightened it back up. It's on the middle rod. So look. So I was backletting it before and I was having hardly any indication, so I tight lined it and it's been out probably about 2 minutes and I'm getting little perch knocks. They're yanking it. This is like the third worm I've put on. There you can see it. Away it goes. Little tiny tabs. Be nice if one of them marked round was a carp, but I didn't realise there was so many little perch in here. Yeah, so looks like I'm gonna have to change over the worm rig to something a bit more boily like. Thinking I might try and tie a bit of a Ronnie rig with the stuff I've got together. I don't know. It's I don't know what to do. It doesn't seem like the easiest of lakes. I know Jay's on his third fish. So for a little match that we're having, he's up to like 30, 40, 48 pounds for 3 fish. But he's the only one to catch so far. Hopefully, without all the kerfuffle of arriving and setting up and baiting up and stuff like that, this side of the lake might wake up a bit. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the day progresses. Chris has just gone over for a chat, so he'll be back in a minute, and I think it's time to make some breakfast, I think. Right, I shall see you guys later. Hopefully, when there's a carp on the bank. Right, later. It's like a greasy spoon diner in here. Time for breakfast. We've got Chris's radio playing with bacon burning in the pan, and eggs and hash brown. I got a baguette ready for it all to go in. After what seems like a long time at the frying pan, I got my breakfast baguette on the go. And look at that. 4 slices of bacon, 2 hash browns and 2 eggs rammed into a baguette. So hopefully this will give me the boost and the energy to get the rods resorted, get them out and catch a carp, because it's looking bleak, but we've got a lovely breakfast.
Dan's rickety old bucket.
It's had a good life.
It looks like it's ready for retirement. And then I'll get a bit of moisture into that. And
So I've just reeled in all my rods just to do do a bait check, and I'm swapping over to the Atlantic crab pop-up trimmed down with a trimmed down bottom bait, and when I tested it in the bucket it popped up, so I put a small size 6 shot on the back of that. But pretty much this is exactly what I'm using on all 3 rods. Size 4 like crank hook with a stiff leader, stiff hook link that's been stripped back with just a 4-ounce lead in the back, going through to a bit of tubing. But yes, so I am in the middle of rebaiting my rods over there. Chris has just put us out and I've commandeered his bait boat. So I'm going to be driving a bait boat for the first time in like 3 years. So hopefully I won't be circling the lake trying to control the thing. But yes, and the plan is, where am I going? Off the island, so I'm going to put one close into off the tip of the island there. One, where have I gone? Can't see. On the back of the camera I think, there, where the tip of the point is there. And potentially, last night, they were in the gap behind the piece of wood there, I think it is. There was a fish topped about 4 times and it topped again this morning, so I'm going to make sure I don't ignore that little alcove in there. But all 3 are going to be at fairly most the length of the lake that we're able to fish, so we'll see. What's the worst that can happen? But yeah, we'll get some bait out, hopefully pick up a few carp. Great day. Right, I shall see you later. I'm going to chuck it out in the little alcove where I saw a fish jump in last night, so cast away. And let's dump the payload. Give it a quick whirly round and drive it straight into the bank. That's the way. Captain Dan knows what he's doing. That's definitely going to catch us a fish. Let's do a 24 hours into the 48-hour session update. And it's pretty much exactly the same as when we arrived, except I've put a lot more bait. I've got a lot less bait in my buckets and a lot less time left on the bank. So 24 hours to go. I think I've actually had 2 single beeps, one on the left hand rod and one on the right hand rod that's on the tip, in the last sort of like 3 hours. Where I pulled the rod in from the margins, but there a carp erupted like 3 times in a row, and I'm sort of gutted I moved it, but they're erupting all over the place. Chris, on the other hand, has had, you've had 2 beeps on this beach rod.
I've had the same as that as well, haven't I?
Yeah, so yeah, there he is. This camera's a bit low, I'm cutting my own head off. Yes, we're just lounging around outside the cabin.
Eating donuts.
Yeah, stuffing our faces. It's one of those weird days that it was like -1, -2 last night. It was bitterly cold, and we got up well, as the sun got up, it literally
Got really warm then.
it's boiling. We're sitting outside the cabin in the shade, trying to just keep cool. So yes,
And then tonight when the sun goes down, it'll be all
freezing again.
freezing again. Yeah.
So it's
Which is another excuse I think we can use to say while we're not catching it, the conditions are too changeable.
Well, yeah, it's when you think about it, we're coming in, we are on the back end of summer, and this is the first couple of frosts, and nobody likes to go fishing after the first frosts, and we're here for 48 hours in the first frost. So that's the thing that I'm thinking the lake's shut down a bit because it's had a cold snap, and we're just sitting in it with our rods out. But you never know, we could catch.
Yeah, not over until about this time tomorrow. Well, not even this time tomorrow. We've got to be off by 12, so we've got 22 hours of fishing time left.
So this is my 24 hours update, but it's not. It's 26 hours.
So it is about 24 hours if you count it from when the rods went out.
Yeah. But It'll happen. Something will happen. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you with that.
It'll probably be Jay catching another fish.
Oh, right then. So the day is gone, and we haven't had a single beep since like midday. So it's proper dead here, which is disappointing. But yeah, I've just reeled the rods in, so we've got empty rod pod on the floor there. But yeah, I'm going to walk around and have a bit more of a social interaction, seeing as it is supposed to be a bit of a social sort of match, if it is a match. Right, I'll see you in a bit.
The bobbin's just sort of lifting and the rod tip's just sort of knocking. I don't know whether there's something that's got its head down on my bait or whether it's something on there just trying to shake it off, or whether it's just a tail sort of wafting around. I'm just wanting it to go really, but properly go. I'd like to see mine. Look at the rod tip. Yeah, that is that. Oh good. That is slick. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, he is hiding in the hivers.
Where's the hat? Oh lads, can you grab that? Dan, don't promise. Not about the high vis.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, I was
Well, I've
fishing.
just been.
You've got an audience as well. It's Dan James
Oh, Jesus Christ.
from Wales.
What, Chris?
So Carp King Fennel Swindon, represented Swindon.
Oh, not Swindon anymore.
You're not?
Carterton now.
Right.
Move.
Yeah,
Cotswold.
because we all know where
You
Carterton
not
is.
supply an update of an address, which means we've got that wrong a couple of times on the video, so it's factually incorrect, but has now been corrected.
Too late hanging off it.
Absolutely ridiculous. Turning. Yeah, thank goodness. There is a tangle, but it's a carp. It's a carp. It's a carp to the camo.
Yeah, I
So-
think I upped that with this rod. But
So, outside the cabin, gonna cook myself up an evening meal. Got some bits of bacon that I've already cooked up about 5 minutes ago. And I'm gonna do myself a bacon omelette. And I just realised the gas is running low, so this might be a very undercooked omelette, but I hope not. Lovely flipped omelette on the bank. I've had to pinch Chris's stove to finish it because mine's on its way out.
Right. Well,
It looks like they're asleep.
right. Go and get the high vis, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Oh, this one be here. I'll grab that one. You go in and grab the other one.
Let's go.
Go on. Run, run.
I'll press record on mine once.
The high vis is working. I didn't think we'd actually make a difference, but it did. So it's 1:53 a.m. and we have just banked our first carp for this side of the lake. It's a stepping stone to the £60 plus that we need. Atlantic crab with a mini pop, one that Ed had flavoured. So thanks Ed, getting me off the mark. So it's the first fish.
Us? Getting us off the mark.
Getting us off the mark, yeah.
Yeah, we're a team, don't forget.
This is first fish for Team Fennel and Carp Coastal Swansea, or Carp King and Carp Coastal Swansea. We haven't fished on the bank for a long time, so yeah, happy to get this one on the bank. Give him a
Yeah.
quick flip round. He is in immaculate common. There isn't a scale out of place. Give him a splash, and I think he might start wanting to fight a bit more. But look at that. Cracking common. lifts a blank. Fen will get one by the morning and we'll be...
Hopefully.
Yes.
As per normal, I'm the last one to catch.
Right, let's slip this one back.
Nice one, mate. Yeah, good job here. Got that high vis, eh?
Yeah. Well, that's it. If we hadn't taken it, I don't think we'd have caught.
No, it's definitely the high vis. It definitely worked.
Yeah.
Well, there he goes.
Lovely fish.
One midnight common.
Good morning. Borrowing these items of clothing seemed to work last night for me.
Yeah.
Chris is still on the back foot though, but he's just tidied up his rods.
Yeah, don't know if they've noticed yet, but
But to be honest, I think that even though we played full of stuff, I think we still had a run last night. But I was hiding, left all the lights off. It wasn't us. My first coffee in the morning. And it's boiling. Oh. Oh, right, we've got a few hours left. What was it? 12 o'clock we're finishing?
yeah.
Off the peg by 12.
So we've got 3.5 hours left.
Need to get some fish caught.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get one, so that way we've all had one. But letting the side down again.
You can hit my rod if you want. Try that one.
But yeah, just changed my tactics. I've fishing lead clip rigs with the old shot on hook rig. Done nothing for what 20, no 19, 20 hours. So I've whipped them all in this morning. Put solid bags on, yellow hook baits. Fingers crossed, stick with the old yellow theme.
Yeah, get on the old high bait.
Yeah.
Catch high carp. Yeah, that doesn't go, but hey ho.
You want a zig rig to catch high carp.
Oh, I got high. Should I strap the zig rig back on? That didn't do anything all day yesterday, did it? Oh, right. Yeah, it was another cold one last night. It was alright.
It wasn't as cold as the night before, though, was it? It was.
I think after we...
But
after
2 o'clock in the morning when you had that fish, it was a bit.
Yes. When I got back in the bed after when I sorted out the 3 rods that had tangled into a mess, I was shivering by the time I got into the bed. So yes, oof, right. That's a little morning update. We're down to like the last hour before we got to go. I've had a beep on my left-hand rod. Chris has had 2 beeps on his right-hand rod. Will we get another fish before the time is up? Oh.
I'm guessing we probably won't because it got too warm to keep the high vis on, isn't it? So now we've taken the high vis off, we don't stand a chance.
Oh. Right, so yeah, we've got everything is up drying. The cradles from last night. The 4 nets, which we only used 1, they're all drying. But
looking at the nets, it looks like we've had a mammoth session.
Yeah. It looks like we've absolutely hauled, but they were just covered in dew. But yeah, we've got the last sort of run into the end of the session. There was trophies involved at the beginning. We're miles away from getting a trophy, so
not unless we get about 3 20-pounders in the next hour.
yeah, that's it's going to have to.
It's not going to happen, is it?
I don't think I've ever had a session with about 320s in an hour.
No.
No, that could be the title. Not 320s in an hour in capitals, so clickbaited.
Not catching 20s.
Right, we'll catch you when we're probably at the end. Well, it's time to reel in. It's been a long 48 hours for one run.
even longer for no runs.
Right, well that's the end of the epic weekend. The Clash of the Titans, vlogging wise.
The big cheeses.
The big boys all came together. We joined two-time ex-champions of the YouTube vloggers match, so we
Yeah.
didn't make it easy for ourselves. And we smashed them.
We did, yeah.
Only just.
by about £50 on it.
Yeah.
Small margin.
But yeah, it's not about the catching. Actually, it is about it's
It is,
the
yeah.
pioneering. You know what I mean? We got our high vises out. We attracted all the fish down there. We went on a good run. High vises were stolen in the night. We know it was you.
We know it was you,
Do you know
Dan.
how we know it was him?
Oh.
4 cans of lager disappeared as well.
Oh, did it? Oh.
But I'm teetotal, that's a lie.
Yeah.
Don't even drink.
But yeah, it's been a good session, lads. Good to meet up again.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again, Dan, by the way.
Yes, Chris, lovely session. Amazing snoring.
Yeah, so here you going, guys.
Hey!
Yeah.
Look at this.
Here's your
There's your trophies for
Trophies
the,
you
for the
won.
match.
Get in.
By smashing us, what, £18
Well,
to £67?
8, 6, 7, 18, but
Yeah.
We've already put excuses in, so
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah, you know.
Genuinely, I wish Chris had caught a carp. So we would have all caught.
I'll-
That would have been perfect.
he catches plenty of carp.
He catches plenty of
I was there for the social.
That's it, yeah.
He can have my perch if he wants.
That's it, yeah.
Lovely.
Well, looking forward to getting back down here next year on the islands. Actually, we're meeting up with you down there on the islands, and you're coming down to our match
Yeah,
next year.
I am.
Dan hasn't
So
signed
that'll
up.
be good.
No, I can't. It's Eddie's last day of primary school.
Yeah.
Ah,
So it's
but yeah, no, they're good. Great venue down here. Lovely setup. It's been really comfortable fishing. We had a good time. We had some laughs.
Yeah, that's what it's been all about.
That's
A
it.
few laughs, bit of silliness.
Yeah. That is the best thing I've ever won.
What,
That is-
the trophy that you had made, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right, cheers guys, and we'll see you next time. Safe journeys home.
Yeah, yeah. If you're watching my blog,
Yeah.
check out Back of Landing
Do.
Yeah.
Do.
And Carp Course in Swansea.
Don't just check
if you're
it out,
watching their blogs,
subscribe.
check mine out.
Yeah, subscribe, innit? Back of the landing
Carp
net.
King
Yeah,
71.
go and subscribe. Let's
Is
just
this fit Dan
let's just all-
fishing?
let's just all-
it's
let's all
Dan Jones,
be
Carp
one
Course
big.
Swansea.
Oh, Carp Course and Swansea still.
Yeah.
So there.
Links to each other's channels in each of the videos. That's it.
Let's do it.
Oh, ruin the audio.
Chris
No,
the Fish,
they've gone to
Dan
subscribe.
the Ban,
Yeah.
Donkey Punch and Monkey Face. See you next time.
King Blanca.
Peace out.
Nice.
Back of the Landing net.
Look at that.